Derivatives trading involves substantial risk of loss and is not suitable for all investors. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results.
So stressful when the world's on fire. Good God. I can't look at this, guys. Like, my strategy is you buy it and you hope that you got a good spot. Yeah, but we all think you're crazy. You don't fight this. No way. The markets are freaking out and you don't think that anything is wrong? Come back tomorrow and I'll lose it all. Should be fun.
Good morning, everybody. Well, sorry, I didn't start the music. So, it's Monday, President's Day. Probably not a whole lot going to be happening today. Morning road. Oh, yeah, I am I'm okay on time. We're close. As long as I start before 6:30, I consider it on time. Though I probably would like to be 6:20. But I usually don't hit that anymore. But yeah, we're probably not going to be doing any trading today. Today is going to be a research session. Let's come in and check out the, charts a little bit first. Okay, so here we had the jump on the retail sales. Treasuries really jumped up there, but they seem to be retracing most of that this morning. S&P 500 was able to recover the losses before the end of the session and seemed to be doing okay. Oil was at the bottom of its range. Gold and silver also seemed to take a hit here. Kappa not looking so hot. 6J is coming back up and the dollar falling. And Bitcoin still struggling and kind of starting to bounce off of the bottom of this kind of starting to form a support. But yeah, not a whole lot interesting. We'll get to programming in a second. I was looking at thumbnails because we're putting out a video today. But they were still not. I mean, it's probably okay. He wants like something to kind of copy. Seems not much. Yeah, there's because it's President's Day. AJ, we're probably not going to have a lot of activity. I'm just reading this thing. All right, so yeah, wait, what? Oh, yeah, I thought we had at the top here, spread strategy. We could also do stuff with making our own platform. I think I'm more interested in doing a spread strategy thing today, though. There was something else on the list, though. Okay. You guys, if there's anything that you guys would like to research today, put it out there. Otherwise, we're probably going to do spread strategy. I'll probably be back and forth here because I'm talking to about video thumbnail. And just group editor. So I have in here, so first I have like the base strat, or actually let's open up inside bar breakouts. Oh, this one's not using that. Well, whatever. I want something that's like a strategy example. Base strategy example. Maybe this one? Ah, yeah, this one does. This one does it. And it needs this and the on state change. It's kind of like the key thing. I think that's it. I find it really hard. Have you ever done a hidden Markov? No, we'll be getting to that one soon, though, for sure. I don't think that one's... I really think that a hidden Markov model is going to be one that I have to do on my own time. Just because otherwise the whole stream would just be me staring at the screen puzzled, you know? Like, I'm not entirely sure how I get... So I've found like some frameworks and stuff that help me do hidden Markov models. But I don't think that I would be able to get them into the version of NinjaTrader that I'm using. So I think I would probably have to write the classes myself. It'd be a bit more work. Okay. What was I thinking about? Oh yeah. How should I categorize this? Python is required. Well, yeah, I could do it in Python. It could. So let me show you something. Let's see here. Will it show it to me? Here we go. So I told Perplexity AI, write a report about the market feasibility of a new business based on creating a new trading platform for both futures and stocks. Platform will specialize in order flow tools, include analysis about writing the platform in Rust, and creating bindings so that users can write custom indicators and strategies using Python. Include details about the potential addressable market, company financials, and a basic pitch deck. Okay. And then it wrote me this report. So this report is not as in-depth as I kind of thought it. I thought it was going to give me like a 20-page thing, you know? Maybe I need to tell it, do more. I don't know. But what it wrote was really positive. What it wrote was like, oh wow, okay, yeah. Okay, anyways. Yeah, so like for instance, Rust is a foundation for high frequency trading systems. The decision to build the platform's core in Rust is strategically aligned with the demands of modern electronic trading. Rust's memory safety guarantees zero cost abstractions and concurrency support, make it ideal for processing real-time market data feeds, which can exceed millions of messages per second in futures and equity markets. The GitHub Project FinTech platform and demonstrates Rust's viability in constructing a matching engine capable of handling high-frequency order execution, a critical requirement for minimizing latency in trade processing. Blah, 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 blah. Addressable market segmentation. The global algorithmic trading market, valued at $15.9 billion in 2024, is projected to grow at 10.3%. Driven by institutional demand for execution efficiency and retail trader adoption of quantitative tools. Current platforms exhibit critical gaps. This project aims to address. Bookmap excels in heat map visualization but lacks native Python integration for strategy optimization. ATAS offers advanced iceberg detection, but relies on proprietary scripting languages, limiting third-party ecosystem development. By contrast, the proposed platform's OpenPython/Rust SDK enables community-driven indicator repositories and machine learning model integration, features absent in incumbents. I'm liking it. I like, financial modeling using Fuel Finance's framework. What does that come from? Suggests capturing 2.5% of the retail algo trader market. An estimated 1.2 million users within 3 years could generate $48 million annually at a $40 a month subscription tier. Do you think we can really hit those numbers? Do you really think we can hit those numbers, Perplexity? I'm kind of like, what? There's no way. Like if it is really a $50 million business annually, then I would be stupid not to do it. I just have to find the money. It says that I need $5 million. So I need $5 million. So if any of you have $5 million, let me know. Anyways, makes me want to make my own platform. I'm a little skeptical of the report that they got, though. Okay, I'm just gonna put it in the main. Gonna put it in the main. Main folder. Generate. Okay. It just says no way. New chart. I think we want to go with 5-minute charts, right? So on this one, we want line on close. I think the ratio right now is 2-to-1. Let's go check that. Knob 2-to-1. It's so weird because I remember it being 5-3. Now, wait a second. That can't be right. I think that I did it 2-1. Yeah, there we go. It needs to be -1. There we go. Okay, now I think we had something that was like... no. I had I need to go back here. Or was it that I was asking ChatGPT? I don't remember. Well, I do remember something about what is it called? Z-score? Yeah, Z-score. Z-score, but make the input series be an indicator, speculator, SAT, spread to -1, line and close. Okay. Okay. Z-score. Now that's interesting. So what I get there on Z-score is not. So right there. Well, what are we trying to figure out? Well, there's a high degree of mean reversion. High degree of mean reversion in spreads, supposedly. I thought I had a document here to rely on. But I don't think I do. Well, let's try and understand z-score first, okay? AMA z-score. So many different variables that they use on these. It does kind of seem to me that it is basing it off of a moving average. Let's just try something real quick. 14 overbought, underbought by shading. Wow. See, that doesn't make much sense. I would expect it to be coming back. Maybe it just needs to be a much larger... Like maybe 14 isn't enough. Maybe it needs to be 60. There you go. Okay. Interesting. See, that's what I would expect it to. That's more like what I expected it to show. Is like the time you get a big spike, kind of wants to come back. Okay, so if I come in here and I say on this z-score something like 50. Doesn't happen very often, that's for sure. My eye is twitching a lot today. I think I'm feel like stressed out. Yes. Okay, so then we're going to need 3 variables. One issue that I think we will have is the ratio wasn't always 2 to 1, right? Can we say that whenever the spread... no, we're talking about the knob spread, not the spread between the bid and the offer. Zn to ZB -1 Okay. So 0, 1, 2, 3. User profile is false. Number 2, historical false. Right? 2, 2. No. Number of legs 2. Period equals 50. Upper equals 2. Lower equals -2. If underscore score of 0 is greater than 2, then I think we're gonna have to add the leg stuff. Okay. Leg 0. Ratio 0. Leg 1. Ratio 1. Something like that. Oh. I thought that it was just simple, but it's not. And Google still is not updated. There we go. Okay. I swear I saw something about entering. I see. So it's saying add multiple data series and then you call enter long based on which data series is updating. Else if state equals state dot figure add data series ZB, but it won't be like that. It'll be ZB. I wonder if I can. No, I don't think I can do it that way. I have some code inside of the spread here that really does it correctly, but it's not. I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. Or actually, we can do put 325. 325. We can do it like that. There we go. Okay. Can you trade? We could trade today, but I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, the S&P 500, it is on the uptrend right now, but I think you can get pretty choppy, meandering trade. I really do. Yeah. Couple of things where I'm like making sure that I've got myself all, that I'm not getting myself all mixed up here. Very easy to do so. My indicator is a little bit complicated here. Well, I got this backwards. So CN ZB correct. Okay, so if enter trade 1, then it's steepener. So enter long. Enter short. Ratio 0. There we go. Ratio 1, comma, steepener spread 1. Right? And how do I exit? I don't know. We'll look at that. Let's first worry about doing this. This is already turning out to be more complicated than I thought. Then we're going to do a reset if leg 0 entered and leg 1 entered, then reset everything, right? Let's see if that compiles. Okay, that's not too bad, actually. All right. Spread strategy. I'll be so surprised if it takes trades. Okay, wow. Wait, what? No. That can't be. Oh, it'd take way too many trades there. Oh, well, I don't know. That's a lot of trades. I feel like that's a lot of trades for the period they were taking. But the longs and the shorts should all be equal. This is so funny. So, what I think is happening is it is entering into the trades, and like it just stays in them. Wait, so when we come back over to here, oh, okay, it is doing it. It's doing it in both of them. Dude, what? I'm so surprised by those results, man. I'm really surprised by those results. Okay. Like 220 ticks profit is like really wild. There's no way that like it was not. There's no exit criteria, so I'm sitting here like, how is that working? How is that coming out profitable? Now, I think that a back test on this would only be valid back a year because, again, the spread changes. Okay, well, that's interesting. Now they're held open for a long time. So it looks like most of them have a decent amount of excursion, right? So the excursions don't really... How do I determine to exit? I have to look at, you know, I'm in a position and what is the net profit on them, I guess. Right? Oh man, this is going to be messy. I mean, I think I'm going to have to do all of this stuff relating to, like, position updates. Like, we kind of did this in the one that was, oh, man. How do we find this one? Scale out? Was it scale out? On order update. Yeah. Can you explain the system that you are trying to build? Yes. So we are. Wait, which one is it? Yeah, right here. Okay. So we are looking at the knob spread, and when the knob spread gets too far away from its longer run moving average, we take a short, or we trade it on the knob spread, reverting back to the mean, essentially. Ugh. The knob spread. So the knob spread is the spread between ZB and ZN. So anyways, what we got it to do is take the entry signal. It worked. The first time, and I'm really surprised. It was more complicated than I thought it was going to be, but it worked. So now the issue is, we're in a position, and what it's doing is it's basically just holding that position until it gets an opposite signal, or it is the end of the day, I guess. Holds it to the end of the day. So that's why when we're coming back and we're looking at the strategy analyzer, like the favorable excursion and the adverse excursion is like really, 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 really high because it's holding these until the close, right? Now I could go in and I could say, okay, actually, we only want to make 4 ticks or something like that, right? But what that's going to do is it's going to do 4 ticks on both of the instruments. It's going to do the 4 ticks on both of the instruments. So that's not going to work correctly. What we really want to do is we want to say, okay, when there's enough profit, exit out on both legs or something like that, right? This gets into all of this Ulbrich stuff. There's a lot of quant studies and stuff. I know the names, but I don't understand what they're actually doing. But some way of sorting out how to manage the position once you're in it. We could go in and tell it to just take the quick profit and see what happens. That might be fun. Well, I've never seen entry efficiency like that. Total efficiency is really bad, basically. Yeah, because basically I'm taking a position in both sides of a spread. So one of them is going to win and one of them is going to lose. And it's just that I should make more on one than on the other, right? Kind of, the data kind of suggests that it does kind of work, though. So wait, if I do put it in, let's see here. Yeah, right here. This will be funny. So this is gonna be really dumb. I don't want anybody watching this to be like, what the does this guy think he's doing? Like, that's really dumb, Seth. I know that this is really dumb, okay? But I'm really interested to see what it does. So we'll set a profit target and not a stop target and see how bad it gets. Oh, so bad. 710. Okay. Well, that's kind of interesting, actually. Yeah, kind of fixes the exit efficiency, right? Anyways. I'm surprised that under those circumstances that percent profitable is only 64%. Okay, anyways. So back to this scale out. What are we doing here? On order update when it's filled. And I think that's just setting some base stuff. No. That doesn't make sense. I can't even... the one that I sent you, it doesn't load? What does it say? Probably still have that stupid error in there. The base strategy. I'm expecting there to be a whole nother section to this. Maybe it's stop and reverse. On execution update, yeah. Now there's also in the advanced base strategy, there's this bit that manages the on position update. Because my advanced base strategy is got a lot going on in here to make some of those things work. So I think that these return something, right? Yeah, order. spread strategy. Okay, so coming back up to here, I think that I can say something like public order underscore leg 0 order. Public order leg 1 order. And then when I do this stuff, I can say leg 0 order, like that. Leg 1 order. What didn't include it? That's weird. Hold on, let me try it again. Chad. Export NinjaScript add-on. Strategy. Gravity. Okay. View up typical. It's in there. Yeah, it should. Did you install the? Did you install the zip or did you try to do it manually? That's probably what happened. Because I didn't explain that. I just kind of assumed that you know how to do it. If you come into NinjaTrader and you get Tools, Import, NinjaScript add-on. And then you just find the zip file. And it should do it. Yeah. We tried to do it manually. Yeah. Do it that way and that it should work. Ta-da. I love it when somebody has a problem and I immediately know what the problem is and I'm able to fix it quickly. It makes me feel so smart. Okay. I'm getting the orders, but I don't think that that's actually what we want. Like, this one is on order update. So this is doing stuff like when it's filled, I think. So what it's doing is once everything's filled, then it for each of the individual orders it sets stops and targets for them. But that's not what we want. We want, like, once both sides of it are filled, track the two sides of the position. So maybe I do need to do it on order update though. Does the on position update get called? On position updates. Any kind of instrument combination. Tilt, you're too stupid to be here. Please go away. If you post something like that again, I'm just gonna hide you. Seriously. Okay, anyways. Because we've already explained to you why what you're saying is stupid. And then you continue to still post it. That says to me that there's like something like I'm starting to wonder if there's like something wrong. Like if there's something wrong in your head. And I don't want to waste time with it. And I don't want, other people to possibly, get misinformed and confused by shit that somebody in chat is saying. Like it's objectively harmful to other people, what you're posting and saying. Hey Vital, we are trying to write a spread strategy. And what we've done is we've got something that enters into trades now. And it was actually profitable, but kind of like it shouldn't be. But now we got to figure out how to get it to take profits. But in order to get it to take profits, we basically have to say like, okay, like track the net profit and loss of the thing and get out when we're yay many. So I think the on position update gets called like when you get into the position. It's just, I thought there was a one that, like in advanced space strategy, it is looking at position update. And it's saying, okay, if I'm going flat, right? So this only does something after you've exited a trade. You've exited a trade and then it says, okay, was it a winner or a loser? And if it was too many losers in a row, then don't trade anymore. I'm wondering if it's just on bar update can do it. So if I come back to here, system performance dots. Let's state. Well, let's come back here. Nope, not that one. This one. This one right here. Holds all trades and trade performance data generated by strategy. Is there like an all trade object? A trade collection object of all trades generated by strategy. Their new API is not as good as the old one in some, because normally that would be like I would be able to click that trade collections and I have to go search for it. Collection of trade objects. Trade is a completed buy sell transaction. It consists of an entry and exit execution. Entry exits. Okay. Can I instantiate a trade object? Position.get unrealized profit loss method. Positions. Oh. Okay. I think I got it. So if positions of 0 dot market position does not equal market position dot flat, and positions of 1, the market position is not flat. So if we are in a trade, I always want to type JK, thinking that I'm in Vim. Okay. Then I can say, oh, I can get it in terms of performance units. Six. I think that I need to say absolute value of the ratio. Yeah. Absolute value. This is way more complicated than I thought it would be. It's just like, I think we figure it out and everything. I don't think I'm having any trouble figuring it out. I'm just worried that like it's too complicated to do on the stream is all. Will it tell me the unrealized profit and loss in terms of ticks for Tubble? Maybe I don't need this. Maybe I don't need this. Net P&L equals leg 0 P&L plus leg 1 P&L divided by tick size. Oh, geez. Okay. This might be trouble. So if I do like, if I right here and I say exit long, oh, there's one with the bars in progress index. Okay, hold on a second. What's the difference? One with just a signal name, and with just a quantity signal name, and from entry signal. Bars in progress index, quantity, signal name from entry signal. Using an empty string will attach the exit order to all entries. Oh, okay. So I think it's saying, take profit, comma, blank, comma, no, we want the one that's 5. Oh, yeah, we want 0, comma. How do I tell it to do everything? I think it does that. So wait, going back to this, did I miss? Is there an enter long signal name, quantity signal name? There is one! Holy shit. That makes things so much more simple. Oh my gosh. Hmm. Oh, gosh. Guys. So I can get rid of all that shit right there. Now that I've found that one that takes the bars and progress index. Let's get rid of all of these. Okay. If net P&L is greater than targets, I changed so much. I'm a little bit nervous about what it's gonna do coming out here. Okay. Okay. Ew. Ew. Hmm. Doing it correctly. It's still entering trades correctly. See, now for this, I kind of have to be able to like... geez. Wait, where's the time? Oh, entry time. There we go. Well, that's kind of sus. Okay, so this one, it says... Okay, it is taking both flatteners and steepeners. Right, this is flattener spread 0, spread 1. It got a profit of 2. This got a profit of -1. That I don't think is right. I don't think that's right. I put target 4. I don't think that's right. Oh, that's kind of interesting too. Like what I would expect to see. And granted, I'm not quite sure on the time frame. Like when this should be happening and when this should not be happening. But what I would expect to see is most of the time it works, and then when the yield curve steepens really quickly, it should be like gadoosh, right? I do think that there was some steepening in here. So maybe that is why we're seeing that. I don't know. You know, it's just kind of like when it doesn't work, it like really doesn't work, right? But it's also like the average winner, average loser thing doesn't quite make sense to me. But maybe it's like this. If net P&L is less than negative stop, no. No way. Okay, wait. Okay, no, that can't be right. Are you kidding me? No, there's something wrong there. I'm cheating the backtester somehow. How is it doing that? So wait, what if I go bigger? If I go bigger. No, that's more wrong. Wait, and how is the percent profitable is wrong? Oh, no. Oh, that's interesting. The percent profitable is 26.67. But when I'm taking a trade, shouldn't it be like, you know, one is profitable and one is not? Like, should almost always be that. But see, my stop and target being 8 there, that doesn't quite fit. Like, my average winner and loser should be way higher than that. That's so weird. But is it because you get so many that are profitable and so many that aren't? Yeah, commissions are off. That would probably really hurt the net profit, right? Because it does take a lot of trades. Oh, wow. Oh, it turned it straight up negative. My, oh my. That doesn't seem right either, that the commissions would, if that would, well, commissions is 194,000. Wow. Maybe that's right. Maybe that is right though. But that's kind of not the point. The reason why I was doing it without the commission on was to see if there really is this, like, to prove. The theory is that there is a mean reversion in the knob spread, that there's a tendency to mean reversion in the knob spread on short time frames. That's the whole strategy. It's a whole strategy, and it seems like it's kind of bearing out. But there's a couple of things that I'm seeing here that I'm like, I'm not sure if that's correct. Like, why would only 26%? It should be like exactly 50% are profitable. But the issue is that it's like saying, it's like looking at both legs, right? It considers each leg a different trade. It doesn't count them together. But it should be getting out when, you know, there's a loss. I don't know, like, oh, that's weird. Trades. So like here's one where both were negative, right? Yeah, that's not right. There's got to be something wrong with this right here. If the net P&L is less than negative this stop, isn't that right though? If half the trades are profitable and half of those are the spread leg comes out. Well, yeah, but no. Like, okay. Like when you're looking at it from the spread, okay? Like the net No, I think it should be 50%. I think that there should always be one leg that is profitable and one leg that is unprofitable. There's always one leg that's profitable and one leg that's unprofitable. And the net P&L of it should all depend on, you know, which side of it is the profitable and unprofitable one. But this is saying something else. This is saying that it's, yeah, I don't quite make sense to me. Aha. That's why. Because leg 1 P&L was looking at positions of 0 instead of positions of 1. So it was always looking at itself. That's got to be it. Okay. Still doing that weird thing, and it's still got percent profitable. Seems off to me. That didn't change very much. So I'm doing this in ticks. Why am I dividing it by tick size? That doesn't make sense. So that's probably why even when I set it to 8, it's not doing what I think. That's got to be that. That's got to be what that's about. This is kind of like the average winner and average loser should be higher than that. Okay. That seems a little bit more correct. Except for that the stop and the targets are 8, so like half the trades are profitable and half of those. No, but even so you have one set that the spread is profitable, right? Negative, right? But then when you split those out, you should still have one leg that's profitable and one leg that's unprofitable and one leg that's profitable and one leg that's unprofitable, right? So it should still come out to 50%. I think. So I don't think that my take profit code is working correctly. I think that what's happening is the exit criteria is not working correctly. And so it's taking stops and targets that are like super, super tiny. See, like the average winning trade is 3 and the average losing trade is 2. And so the results that I'm getting are mostly just the limitations of the backtester and like the prices that it takes and things. That's why I was trying to like if you make a strategy where like it's always taking one tick, the results won't be very accurate. There's a difference between a temporary change in the spread or a long-term adjustment. We're just looking for any time that it's so I would expect it to be like well, wait, where's our chart? I have a chart up here. Okay. So like when something like this happens, although this is a bad example, okay, like there was a really big move because of news, essentially, right? I would expect this to always take a trade there and always try and take the spread on the reversal. So in this case, it did. In this case, I think it got lucky, right? In that particular case, it would have worked, but yeah. That's why I'm kind of like the consistency of it doesn't look right to me. What is the method that we've got here? Base strategy log output. So I'm gonna bring the output window over here. Oh, I have to change log to verbose. There we go. See, like, so how is P&L ever getting to 18? For instance. If P&L is greater than 4, it should exit everything. Very puzzling. Like, it's kind of interesting that the strategy analyzer thinks that that's overall net positive, but I'm just... I don't think that that's right. Even if those results were correct, and, you know, considering in the whole commissions issue, I think that would still be good news. Like, I think we could still work with that. But the main objective here is to prove that there is a large degree of mean reversion in spreads, in yield curve spreads. Yeah, it's a back test. Let's just call it a back test, not a trading robot. It's a back test to try and prove that there is a strong amount of mean reversion in yield curve spreads. This is what we're trying to establish. And we got something pretty good that, like, enters into the trades. Seems to be doing the right thing there. But then when I get to, like, the actual trades, they come in here and, like, the profit and losses that it's getting are way too small. So there's these ones that are, like, super, super huge. But it's like... there should be a super, super huge one the other way, too. Right? Entry time. Do it like that. We'll do it like this. Okay. So let's find a really huge one. A really huge loss. Alright, there was one right there. One ready to go. Okay, so for instance... Oh. That's not right at all. There's got to be way more screwed up in here. Okay, so let's try and review what we do. So if the score is greater than 2... Oh, okay, wait. So first of all, this should probably only happen when bars in progress is equal to 1, or equal to 0. If bars in progress does not equal 0, return. I'll be curious to see if that changes things. Okay, it did. It changed things, but the percent profitable is still messed up. You have ratio 0 set and exit long and short? Okay, wait. Oh, you're right. I think that it's supposed to, yeah. So this is exiting the long. So was it like only exiting out half of, or was it like taking the opposite trade? That might be it. I think you might have found it, bud. No. That changed things. Yeah, it really killed the Sharpe ratio. But the percent profitable is still suspicious. So it kind of comes back to this thing where it's like, okay, wait, clear. Oh, that seems more correct. No? Because how is it getting these ones where it's like the net P&L is like 34? Right? Shouldn't it at that point say, okay, net P&L is 34. 34 is greater than 8. Exit everything. This doesn't... And then we come in here to trades. Again, we'll find these ones where they're like really big. Most of them are small. Okay, so here's one that's 16, for instance. Okay, so here's the 2. Ah, you see that? So one leg hit the target and one leg stopped out. It's set to calculate on bar close. So there is a possibility that on the bar closes so bad and that's why it's such a bad stop out. But I think it still doesn't make sense because I think this is wrong. Okay, let's try this. Instead of saying performance unit dot ticks, are going to say performance unit dot currency. And then we divide by tick size right here. And since it should always be bars in progress 0, that should be the ZN tick size. Yeah. Try that. That once again changed things significantly. This is frustrating, guys. I don't think that that's right. I mean, the naive thing to do is to be like, oh, it totally works, and just start trading it, right? But... Okay, so wait. If we go back to here... Oh, what? What? No. No. That can't be right. That can't be right. Negative 4,000. That's crazy. It must be like keeping positions open. No, how is the first one? It's the first time it ever gets called? No. That can't be right either. That must be like there's too many printing out that you can't see the first one or something like that. Is there just like an exit all? I know, that's why I was looking at the entry and exit in your code. That's what the bug feels like. Willing to look at. Yeah, I could put it over. I don't know if I gave it to you if you would be able to run it at the moment though. Because there's just that base strategy issue. Anyways, coming back to here. X or not enter long. Exit long. This one right here. Bars in progress index, quantity, signal name from enter. If you do not specify a quantity, but I have to specify a quantity to use the bars in progress index. Okay, you think it'll be there? Okay, let's put it in. Are you on the $3 Discord? Put it right here. Oh, you're on there, frame one. Gosh dang it. Sure. There we go. Now it's in it's in both. In the main chat channel. Oh. And the strategy here. Oh, that's not good. It's taking -1. Could that be why it's so messed up? Public and ratio 0. Size or size 0. Get return math.abs of ratio 0. Does that work? I feel like I probably got syntax wrong there somewhere. Okay, no, that seems to work. This is feeling good. Like I feel like I'm that may be part of it at least. Still not right. And it's still giving me P&Ls that are like wild. Okay, so if we're in positions on both sides, get the profit on the one instrument and the profit on the other instrument in terms of currency. Running. Okay, well, okay. So it's saying leg 0 is 93.75 and leg 1 is negative 187.5. And so the total P&L should be, but then it says the total P&L is 6,000. Net P&L. Oh. It's not times tick size. It's called, what is it? Oh, I dealt with this the other day, actually, I think. Let me think here. What was it that caused this issue? Or what is it supposed to be? It says point value. I'm just like, there's not something else to get minimum tick? Oh, you don't have the lizard. Oh, right. So yeah, I thought, I was like, I'm pretty sure this isn't gonna work when I give it to other people, but couldn't remember why. Where did our output window go? Okay, let's try this again. Better. And I'm not getting very many that go over the... Okay, but I am getting some that have, like, huge ones. See, like that one should be taking profits. Why is it not? It's getting better, though. Oh, that's interesting. I don't actually see these crazy ones when I go through the trades. What's with that? They're there. Okay, there you are. See, it's like it's just closing the position. It's not exiting. Then exit everything. So it's not exiting. But I'm kind of worried that those are like the end of the day or something like that. That like, you know what I mean? Okay, so here's one where they don't seem to match up correctly, for instance. It seems like there's some sort of a edge condition where it doesn't exit. You know what? This one also not sure that this one makes sense. I think my calculation might still be wrong. Might be embarrassing myself here. 12, 18.75 minus 437.5 divided by 15.625 is 50 ticks. Okay. Oh, right, because it's 64 for 1,000. Yeah, okay, so that's correct. I'm gonna try that and seeing if I can. That looks more correct. Oh wait, what? It's never calling that. Oh, because I have it at debug and not this. Debug is correct. Debug. Debug. There we go. Oh, by the way, Julian, for the lizard indicators, it like allows you to download a certain number of them for free. So you should be able to just grab it. Like create a free account and grab that one particular indicator. But at some point, I'd probably just need to provide my own Z-score. So it does seem to me like every time that we get these bigger numbers, that it is telling it to exit. But I'm not sure. It just seems like it isn't exiting. Like on this one right here, I think that it's not exiting the second leg. And this is when leg one is really big. So this one is no rut loss. This one there is. But it's not always the case that it's one is 0. It looks like they're both in a position. Good morning, D. Oh, you're super late. Man, can you believe that was our whole session? Well, we could end up spending all week trying to sort this thing out, man. So, if I'm already in, could it be taking multiple per side? Isn't there, let's see here, entries per direction? No, I don't think that that's right. Just try it. That changes it. Positions account, bars in progress. What are you talking about over here? Where do you get positions account from? I'm guessing that positions account is the same thing as positions. And tracking it in a separate variable is fine though. Yeah, maybe it's just or something for like backwards compatibility. But yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm first I find the minimum tick size. Okay. Then I get the net P&L of the one leg and the net P&L of the other leg. And then I add them together and divide by minimum ticks to get, the ticks that it's gone. And then I'm outputting some stuff here. Position less underscore spread position. Anyways, and so then if the net P&L is greater than 8, it should be getting out of everything. But it's just that there's some situations where the net P&L is much larger than 8. And it says that it's getting out, but I'm not really sure it is. Let's also add on here bar plus current bar. More debugging information. Okay, so here's an example. Bar 374877. It is taking a flattener. It is losing money on both sides. What? That must have been like it moved really fast and all in 1 minute, right? It's what that must be. Three, 7, 4, 8, 5, 9. So I do see. Okay, so here's kind of what I was looking for. Is like ones where it seems to happen multiple times. But these seem to actually just be really fast moves. Two. 008922109. Yeah. It's just like a particularly volatile time in the market for some reason. Because it's not happening bar after bar. So that's really interesting. Okay, wait. Log output. Well, if you try it on each tick, then it's just will take forever to backtest, right? But I think that we have an explanation for what it's doing. Yeah, see. Each time that it's doing these. Okay, first of all, a couple of bars have taken place before it happens. And then it's exiting and then getting back in almost immediately, right? Exit, enter, exit, enter. So there is a new entry for every one of these that we see there. And you're only seeing it once, which means that it's not so like more normal is like these, right? Where it's like, okay. We've been in it for several bars, right? So these ones where it's only one, that means that it went there like almost immediately. Which quite frankly makes sense. Like the most likely scenario where you hit the mean reversion point is like during news. So these are probably all news trades. So what we can possibly do is just filter it out so that like if the current last bar was more than 4 ticks or something like that, then we're just not taking a trade. I think it still doesn't explain to me why the percent profitable is a quarter. Because that means that there are a bunch of them where both legs lost money, essentially. So I don't know what that's about. Profit curve still looks sus too. Okay, but let's add that. Close of double range closes 0, 0. Or we could just say open. So this will filter those out. Hopefully it still takes a good amount of trades. But that should cut down on the number of trades it takes dramatically. Oh, no, wait, what? Oh, wait. That did not fix it at all. Did not fix it at all. You know what? I wonder what does it show if you put up the chart? Oh, it takes way too many fucking trades, guys. It takes way too many trades. Oh, but you know what's going on there? Is that we set the period to be 50, but we're talking about 1 minute bars, aren't we? And this was 5 minute bars. So I don't know if we change it to 5 minute bars, if that's better or not. Shouldn't be taking that many trades. Still taking way too many trades, guys. Was it 75 a day? Oh, okay, I changed it, but till 27 a day is still way too much for sure. For sure. I mean, the chart is kind of showing more what I would expect. See, I think it still comes down to that, like, if the average winner, so you're coming back to here, if the average winning trade is 4 and the average losing trade is 2, like, that just doesn't line up with what we're looking for. Because there should be a change of, it should be looking for a change in the spread of 8 ticks to take a profit. Like, that's a big move in the spread. That doesn't happen very often. So how is it, you know, like, this doesn't make sense to me. So there's definitely some, like, larger flaws. And the thing that I keep coming back to is, like, I think that the logic is all correct. Okay, but going back to this one, like right here in the chart, you know, like, oh, it's the open close. Okay, no. Highs. Lows. If that doesn't filter out a ton more trades, I'm going to be like, what the F is going on? What the F is going on? Oh, interesting. So, like, here, it at the close of this bar, but the bar before it was really volatile. So what if we did something like this instead? Indicators, ATR. Can you do does it allow you to do ATR of 0? Yes, it does. Speculator Seth. Multi-ATR of 0 picks. That's funny. Maybe it should be 1. There you go. Bada boom. Okay. SPS multi-ADR underscore range. Underscore range equals SPS multi-ATR of 1, comma, range type dot ticks. Let's just forget this bit for now. Checking both instruments and all that. Not cross above S underscore range, comma 4, comma in the past 3 bars. Because I think that the conditions that I had just put in there before made it like, oh, okay, we'll just take it a few bars from now instead. Something like that. That just made it take more trades. What? What? Actually made it more consistent though. Oh, wait. There's one where it would have taken it and it didn't do it. There's one where it would have taken it and it didn't do it. Okay, here's one where it takes it, but it takes it 1, 2, 3 bars afterwards. Aha. Okay. Okay, that cut down on a lot of trades. I still don't understand why it's giving me 36%, but I don't know, guys. I don't know. You know what we have to do is we have to just run it. We have to just run it and see what it does live. We have to just see what it does live. There might be like a lot of them where like for some reason when you run it live it doesn't actually run. That might actually happen a bunch because okay, so we got a thumbnail here. Hold on. Oh wait, what's this? What you got here? Okay. Okay, sure. We'll do it. Terms, thumbnails. Oh, you gave it to me as a PNG, my boy. Yeah. That's not right. That's not what we want. Give me the PSD. Can I open that in Affinity? I think I can. Now, I'm so bothered that like the average winning trade is 3 and the average losing trade is 2. I don't like that. That doesn't make much sense. There we go, Affinity Photo. It's working. I'm down. There were issues. Don't worry about it. They're fine. Just ignore them. Okay. Oh, actually, there are some problems with it. I mean, it's close enough. It's just, it's white instead of gold. Oh, but I might be able to just do... And is it the right size? Properties, details, 19.20. Okay, it is. So I saw D talking about, you know, DeepSeek versus ChatGPT, but have you tried the deep research? What is it called? Perplexity deep research. I got some interesting results out of that, but I don't know if it compares to ChatGPT's deep research. Okay, let's fix this video thumbnail here. How much money do you need to start day trading? Upload file. Pictures, thumbnails. Wait, that's bigger than 2 megabytes? Nah. $1920 by 1080. Why does that one end up being so big? That's so weird. I've had a frustrating day today, I think. Okay, so here's the video. Here's the file. Export as a JPEG. Well, 95% seems fine. I don't know. That's kind of weird. Well, let's just put it up there and see what it looks like. There we go. Latest video. Starting account size. How much money do you need to start day trading? Already 34 views. Wow, guys. That's pretty good. You get an import failed error. That's... I don't know, Chad. Are you talking about your strategy? What is the... You got to give me the full error. But you know what? Do it in Discord. It's time for us to get going today. Well, you know what? I think that what we should do is we should run it live tomorrow and see what it does. And like... Oh, that is a weird error. Archive may contain duplicate method names that already exist. Oh, well, that might be because of the one that you installed before. I don't know if you can delete them or what you gotta do. Okay, so let's try this again. Let's close this. Let's close this. I'm gonna give you guys the link of the new video here in chat. Okay. Move this back over here. Minimize. Keep this thing up. So what's going to happen is let's see here, downloads, gravity. So you've got indicators, strategies, but then inside of strategies there's a subfolder, right? So my guess is, did you well, let's do that. My guess is that you go into this zip file and just dump the contents of this into, here you go, documents, NinjaTrader 8, bin, custom, and then you drop those two folders into here. So it might have been that in strategies you didn't create this MISIC folder. But on the indicator side, you don't need that. It should just go into the base one. Okay, Discord. I'm going to put this in here, but you might not be able to run it. Okay. Actually, we'll do it this way. I can do it this way. It'll be fine. Export. Oh no, it won't work. Guys, I can post the code, but it just won't. You're probably not going to be able to run it unless you have both my indicators and NinjaTrader and Lizard's indicators. I will change it so that it uses my own version of z-score that's simpler. But still gives suspicious results. I'm just not completely sold on what it's doing. In fact, the thing that kind of bothers me is that, like, we made some changes and, like, it made the win rate go up a lot. I'm kind of like, I don't know. This is kind of a little bit. The thing that's suspicious is that the average profit on them is too small. It should be way more than that. But maybe if we run it tomorrow and it takes some trades, maybe that will immediately show us what's wrong with it. Right? Okay, guys. Well, I think that's like as much as we should take it today anyways. So, yeah, I'll still be around, Chad, so you can message me your further errors and we can sort that out. And we'll probably continue with it tomorrow. Wait, do we have... I don't think we have a whole lot this week. And let's come over to Forex Factory this week. Apply settings here real quick. Oh, so we did have some Fed speakers today. Tomorrow, some speakers, building permits Wednesday, meeting minutes, flash manufacturing, PMIs, and consumer sentiment. So it should be a relatively quiet week, but we might get some moves. I mean, we're in a critical area. Now, interestingly enough, despite it being the holiday and everything, the S&P 500 is running pretty good. Or at least recovering the downside that it saw much earlier in the session. I don't know what that's all about. Did I miss something? Oh, maybe it was the Fed speaker. Except for that the treasuries didn't move, so who knows what that's about. Let's come to Zero Hedge real quick and see if there's headlines over there. Nothing too much. I don't know what this is about. What Trump's upcoming gold revaluation shock will look like. We're going to monetize the asset side of the U.S. balance sheet. Prompted Financial Times Gillian Tett to suggest that rising speculation of gold revaluation may be behind the surge in gold. Currently, gold stocks are valued at $42 an ounce in national accounts, but knowledgeable observers reckon that if these were marked at current values, $2,800 an ounce, this could inject $800 billion into the Treasury General account via a repurchase agreement. That might reduce the need to issue quite so many Treasury bonds this year. Technically, yes. Practically, considering the U.S. government owes over $7 trillion a year, the benefit would be equivalent to less than 2 months of spending. Well, that's interesting, though. Still, that's something that would definitely affect us. But probably not anything to do with the move that we're seeing in the S&P 500. And the selling that we're seeing, it must be because I said something, huh? It must be because I said something. All right, guys. Tomorrow, stay excellent.